Yeah, Skol Gang 365, let's get it. D-Roy spitting facts, you know what it is. Moneyappolis in the house, Colin got the wisdom. We bringing you that real, ain't no skepticism. D-Roy on the mic, ready to attack, spitting straight fire. Ain't no looking back in the city of lakes, where the legends play. Moneyappolis vibes, yeah, we seize the day. Predictions on point, got a vision so clear. Every game, every season, you know we persevere. From the draft picks to the trade, here to echo loud. Skol Gang 365, we making our crowd proud. Fuck the Bears, fuck the Lions, fuck the Packers too. Skol Gang is here, yeah, we keep it true. Get all your Viking news, rumors dropping first. We the anthem of the North, feel a Skol Gang thirst.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What is going on, Viking fans, football fans? Football starts tomorrow for most of you guys. For us, it starts Monday. What's going on, Wink?
And man,
You excited for Monday night?
fuck yeah, man. Like, I'm sorry about swearing, but I'm really excited for it. I think that it's going to be a good game. If I was a Bears fan, I'd be scared for their defense. Their secondary, I mean, they got injuries, big name injuries. Some people are questionable, some people are doubtful. And that's what would scare me if I was a Bears fan, because you're going against us.
Another thing too is like they got nobody on the opposite edge of Sweat, so Sweat's
Their
gonna be
defensive line in general is questionable.
Yeah,
I mean, your secondary, they're gonna. What are they gonna do if Johnson doesn't play? And their middle line, they're like, I think he was like their number 2 guy in tackles last season. The middle linebacker, TJ something. I forget if it's Edmund or Edwards or whatever it is. It is doubtful.
Yep.
I mean,
all I know is Vikings should be blitzing that left side, that left tackle of theirs. That's a pretty big weak spot in their O-line. And Flores, I know all week's been drawing that up.
their left tackle position is the weakest spot on their team. Even Bear fans themselves admit that.
Yep.
I think that Johnson doesn't even like the guy that they're starting. Sorry, it's just cold in my house.
I don't think they have a choice. I mean, they saved up that $15 million, and they missed out on fixing that side in the free agency.
I mean, they did get the KC guy who was at left guard.
Yeah.
But again, they're an older and defense, an older O-line in the interior. They did improve. Their O-line was actually pretty horrible last season, so it's not hard to improve that.
Right.
Aloha.
What's going on, Colin?
Oh, not much. Just got out of traffic.
Nice.
So my question to you guys is this, right? I mean, I know Taki Tamani's still on the practice squad. Are we scared that we're going with a more pass rush oriented defensive line? More smallerish?
No, I don't think so. I think if anything,
I kind of think that I'm not scared either. I like what we did. I mean, I love the additions.
Sorry.
right. I just think there's going to be more of what we've been seeing with Flores is more people are going to get opportunities. So a lot of
What
people
was
are
the question?
playing time.
Defensive line and not having anybody above 300 pounds, basically.
I mean, Allen and Hargrave are really close. If they're not, if they don't.
I mean, we
I don't
don't
know.
really have a nose other than a practice squad guy.
I mean, they may pick somebody up. I don't know.
I mean, we have Taki on practice squad. That's what I'm trying to say. It's Taki Tamani
Yeah.
is on practice squad. We could call him up. And, like, I'm not scared of it myself. I kind of like the idea because I think that we're going to be more of a pass rush type team where we're not going to give you the and I love Redmond. And I think they kind of like LDR more than they like Taki. And I think they want to make LDR gain weight, kind of like they did with John Randall.
I think they like the kid out of Georgia too. The kid that they drafted.
Yeah,
I think they like. I think they like
They
Ingram
love him,
Dawkins
but
a lot
that,
too.
again, he's not a nose.
I think really, if for us
I
to
mean,
have nose tackle
if you're
stuff is
talking
really going to
Eurotrack
help
right here now,
more
guys.
later in the season. I think it's going to help more later in the season. I think when it gets to the point where you're in the cold environments and you need a more of a run stopping guy, I think they'll probably address the problem a little bit more now. And I don't even know if it's a problem. I mean, if Cashman's healthy and if Pace is healthy, I mean, that's kind of the good yin yang in the middle linebacking core as well. And Wilson. I think Eric Wilson was a really sneaky pickup as well.
Eric Wilson's special teams.
I know,
Like
but
Ty
he can
Felton,
step.
like,
But he can step in. He can step
I'm not
in.
going to sit here and sugarcoat things. Ty Felton right now is special teams. He needs to sit for a year.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, he's going to sit for a year because once the 3 games go by with Addison, you know what I'm saying? Felton's definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Naylor's going to be the 4. Naylor's going to be the 4. It's going to be Addison, Jefferson, and Thielen. I mean, there's no getting around it. That was the nice part of picking Thielen up. And I think with McCarthy being a younger quarterback, I think that does nothing but help him.
It's definitely going to help him because if you look at what Thielen does, if you look at what Naylor does, look at what Jefferson does, they're all middle of the field targets. I see Jefferson do like the sideline catches, but how often does he do it?
Oh, by the way, TJ Hawkinson still plays on the team as well. Healthy Hawkinson as well.
Yep.
I mean, and Oliver. And
if you look at it, right, who was his favorite target in college?
Loveland.
And what position did he play?
No, I'm aware. Yeah,
tight end, right? Like he is a tight end quarterback. He loves throwing to the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it as long as he's honest. I mean, the total unknown of JJ McCarthy is the biggest thing.
Our receiving core mainly is a bunch of slot.
It's true.
Who love playing the middle of the field.
They all block well, too, and I think that's something that's critical with the run game, too. All of those guys block pretty well. I mean, Addison's not the best blocker, but Thielen's a good blocker. Jefferson's a good blocker. And with the interior help on the offensive line, if we get the running game going and the screen game going, look out.
Especially if we play 4 wide receivers. You can throw the screen to freaking Ty Felton, and he's done. You're done. I'm just being real. Like, if you watch his college highlights, a lot of his touchdowns came off screen passes.
Yeah, I mean, Felton to me, again, this is a guy we drafted. Was it the 4th round or 5th round?
Third,
I think. Right. Third round. I mean, he's a guy that can develop. Like, it's not like they don't have a wealth of wide receiver. I mean, even if they wouldn't have gotten Thielen, I mean, he would have been the fourth no matter what. Naylor would have been ahead of him. Addison and
I
Jefferson,
don't
of
know
course, would
about
have been
Naylor
ahead of
though.
him. So
That's the one thing. Naylor to me has been too inconsistent.
yeah, but he would have still gotten plays over Felton. If Felton couldn't say he could catch the ball, like Felton still would have been a developing guy. I mean, that's the whole thing. Drafting Felton is kind of an anticipatory move if we do not sign Addison. It's like having somebody in the system if
No,
we don't have Addison,
if
let him
we don't
go.
sign Naylor.
They can let Naylor go. I'm talking about Addison down the road. I mean, Addison's a year or two away from getting his big contract, so
And
I think
he's
this is a
about
prep.
2 years
This is a prep
away.
for Addison.
And we
This
could
is a
still
prep for
50-year
Addison.
option him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you sign if you to me if you sign Addison, I almost think that might kind of put McCarthy in a rough spot too because if McCarthy doesn't do well, I mean, you got Brosmer, who's a guy that could step up, and he's at UDFA. I mean, he won't cost anything. So, I mean, I think there's some interesting pieces that could fall.
Right.
That's true.
Because Brosmer played, I don't care what anybody says, Brosmer was throwing some really good passes. Those
Yeah,
passes were,
Brosmar.
I never
I mean,
saw that at the
honestly,
University of Minnesota.
Brosmar and
He looked
McCarthy
incredible.
were the two stars of our OTAs. Okay, this is too small for me to read. Someone read that.
No, it was a merch store.
Huddle Sports merch store.
Yeah, you can pick up your Rock is Val Venus's grandfather apparel all online. He was getting rock hard watching AJ Lee return to the WWF this week. I'm sure he was. No, I mean the Vikings are a total unknown, but what from the 3
Do we
years
have?
O'Connell has been there, what has he not done well? Like he has been when it comes to quarterbacks, he has done everything right. He got probably the last little bit of juice out of Cousins. He found something in Josh Dobbs. Nick Mullins had 2 400-yard passing games. I mean, and this was without really any running game other than maybe the first year with Dalvin, and that was his last year. So this is a really unique
But at
team
the same time,
that
how many?
people don't think
If
that.
you look at it right, and I look at the stats, how many times do we actually run the ball now?
Oh, that was a
He-
great incident.
Legitimately doing the opposite of Zimmer.
Yeah, well, they've had a better record. I mean, it's a passing league, but I think that the way that it's set up for McCarthy, the way that they
Not right
got
now. If you
interior
look
linemen.
at the teams that are winning.
Well, I mean, that's why I think the Vikings addressed the interior of the offensive line, and that's why I think they went out and got Jordan Mason. I mean, the Jordan Mason move was for the playoffs, like the hard grounding ground game runner, and that interior of the offensive line was built for going to Philadelphia, going
But
to
at
a
the same
cold
time,
weather place.
Okay, Colin, hear me out on
Yeah.
this, right?
Yep.
I agree with you on the Jordan Mason argument, but I'm going to go a little bit further. Man, can you imagine being in the red zone now where we couldn't even pound the ball, and that's where we were failing? And what was the record again?
Darnold's scared. Yeah. Well, Darnold frightened me. Like again, like I was at the Jacksonville Jaguars Vikings game, and he could not complete a pass. Like he just couldn't. He was throwing into double cover, and this is the Jaguars. They were a top 5 picking team for a reason. They were not a good team. We barely beat a Jaguars team that had Mac Jones at quarterback. That's all I'm going to say. We barely beat them, and we didn't score a touchdown. So that was why I was happy we didn't get Darnold. And everybody that says Darnold, I'm like, no. Let Seattle pay their money. Let Seattle pay their money.
That is true.
Like, I didn't want Darnold back. I wanted to see what JJ had. Like, why do we have?
That's the reason why they traded up. Exactly.
Why do we draft him and trade up if we're not going to give him a chance?
Yeah. I agree.
Doesn't
I
make sense
mean,
to me. I'm sorry.
and
Like,
I mean, I was on board with them going 1 year with Aaron Rodgers, to be totally honest with you. But I was on board for 1 year of him. But I'm fine if O'Connell thinks he's ready, then he must be ready. And I
Yeah,
think they've got a good plan for him.
they do. And
Hmm.
our running back room isn't that bad, dude.
it's not.
No, it's not. I mean, Jones had over
And
1,000 yards rushing. He had the quietest 1,000 yard season I've ever seen,
I
and
mean,
he stayed pretty healthy. And that was with a less than ideal offensive line, with Darisaw going down, O'Neal being banged up. That interior offensive line was god awful. And
Was
now you've got a whole new offensive line for the most part.
that was him playing with basically essentially no RB2. RB2 is basically RB3 and a fucking RB4.
Yeah, exactly. So and I said it all along, and Darren can vouch for me. When I saw that we got Jordan Mason, I was like, yes, that's exact. Even if we didn't improve the offensive line, I'm like, he is such a more physical runner who can take a lot of punishment. Like, I love that move. That was really, really nice.
he
Made him
reminds me
captain.
of Leroy Horde.
Already made him
Yeah,
captain.
a much more athletic Leroy Horde. Leroy Horde was a guy you could give him the ball and he would get you 3 yards. And then they hand the ball to him and ask him to get you 5, and he still got you 3. Like, this guy he can catch the ball, he can block. His pass blocking is really good too.
Not even
Like,
that.
pass
Like
protection,
the
he's
tape.
really good
More
at
more
doing that.
recently for most Viking fans, Latavius Murray too. Like he's somebody.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he's
if you
very
give him the
similar to
ball,
that.
he's gonna give you 3. You want 1, he's gonna give you 3.
3. You want him to get 10, he'll get you 3. Latavius is a good dude, though. I met Latavius down here. He's a good dude. Yeah, I mean, Mason I just can't accentuate enough. And the re-signing of Josh Oliver. I think he's one of our most underutilized players on our team. Oliver is such a good blocking tight end, but he can
I
really
don't think.
catch the ball
Okay,
too.
so he's underrated for what he does. I'm gonna put it like that.
Yes,
He's underrated for it. He would be a number 1 tight end on any team. He's
Agreed.
better than Laporta.
most teams, yeah, he would be.
He's
I
better
mean, I
than
don't know what it is
Laporta.
about Baltimore. I mean, he came from a good tight end system in Baltimore because I mean, you had Likely, you had Oliver, and you have Mark Andrews. I mean, he knows how to run block. That's for damn sure. Like, I mean, he had to
He knows
run
how to
block for
run
Lamar
block. He
Jackson.
knows how to he knows how to catch. Like
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. He's better than Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta in Detroit. Okay,
When it comes to what? Hold on. When it comes to what?
when it comes to blocking,
Run blocking. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'm about to say catching
and
to be
nobody
determined.
actually targets him when it comes to
No,
to throwing. So if you
no,
look
and
at the
he's good. He's a better tight end than people think. He's a lot
he's
better than people
way
think.
underrated. Way underrated
Yeah.
when it comes
Mason
to
and
that stuff.
Oliver could be huge, very unheralded weapons. And I think with Thielen back, like, when I was just worried we were going to give up too much for Thielen. But the fact that we were able to just kind of do pick swaps, I thought that was great. And at least they didn't have to have his whole salary. Like, this is a motivated guy. I mean, him and
No, we
Thielen
had
and
to take
Harrison
his
Smith
full
will be
salary,
captains on that
but
team.
whatever it's
Reneg.
we negotiated with him to take a pay cut.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's all coming up. It's all coming up roses. You got to see the product on the field, and I mean,
Exactly.
I'm in on it. I mean, I'm in for McCarthy. I mean, let's do it finally. I still was at that draft. I was at the Purple Daily draft party 2 years ago, and Tommy Kramer was at the kind of like a signing right next to where the theater was. And I asked Tommy, I was like, "Who do you guys think we're going to take?" I think we're going to take that McCarthy kid from Michigan. I was like, "Really? You think so?" He's like, "Yeah, I think we're going to take McCarthy from Michigan." So Tommy knew something even then. So I'm curious to see what
I
this
mean,
kid can do.
honestly, I don't
He's
think
a
we would have
winner.
traded up further than 10.
I mean, we
honestly,
only traded up one spot. Let's not pretend like we moved up from like 28 to 10.
yeah, I
Like
know.
we moved up
But
one spot.
what I'm literally saying is this: like, I don't think we would have traded as much assets to get up to what we needed to get Daniels at. I think it was either Daniels or McCarthy.
I honestly think they were going for Drake May. I think I think that was the kind of guy that O'Connell would want. And you had, I mean, McCown was his coach in high school. So like, I honestly thought if they were going to trade up, it'd be for May. But the Patriots put their foot in the ground and said, nope, May's our guy. And once that happened, I feel like, and I mean, Atlanta coming up to take Penix, so I was like, whoa, I didn't see that one coming. But
I didn't see
that was
Penix going to Atlanta, but I don't think we would have
no
taken
at
Penix.
all. I
I
mean, it would
honestly
have
don't think we would have taken
it,
Penix.
I think it would have presented a little bit of a. I think honestly, if Penix would have fallen to the Jets, I think the Jets may have taken him to
Yeah.
sit behind Rodgers, and
I
then
think-
we wouldn't have had to trade up to get McCarthy. I mean, I think that could have been the scenario too. But that's just me. But I mean, the Jets are a mess. I mean, the Jets are always a mess. So you never know with them. But
Right.
Yeah, but they have two good players, and they have them signed forever. Shit, I wish we had Sauce.
yeah, I mean, I was big on Sauce going into that draft, and everybody thought it was nuts. I'm like, dude, the way that he shut down Alabama when he was in that playoff game in Cincinnati, I mean, he was shutting down an Alabama team that had two guys who are now playing in the NFL. You know, and he just shut them out. Like they had to run the ball with Brian Robinson in that game. Like that's how Brian Robinson got picked high, was because of that game. So yeah. So we'll see. I mean, to me, my biggest, I wouldn't say concern, but like wait and see. To me, the secondary with
Yeah, our secondary is
Rodgers and with
definitely
Murphy.
questioned.
I mean, I'm not saying they can't be good, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's kind of unproven, a little unknown. I feel like if things are a little shaky after week one, I think Gilmore is back with the Vikings. I think if it's shaky
Well, it's
after
going to
week
be
one,
questionable
Are
after
you
week
sure?
one, and
It's
we all know why.
Could be Shaq.
Shaq's
I
already
don't know.
re-signed with
Shaq
Seattle.
Griffin
Shaq already re-signed with
over-
Seattle.
Did he resign with Seattle?
He did.
I thought
He did.
he got released.
He got released. I haven't
mean-
seen him being re-signed.
He got released by Seattle because he got brought back by Seattle. So
Yeah.
Seattle released him again.
Maybe he was practice squad.
He's
I mean, either way, Gilmore would be the one I'd want back anyways, because that guy, even at his
guy
age
who
now,
got burned
that presence.
The guy who got burned and was the reason why we lost against the Rams and the Lions.
Well, I mean, the reason why we lost to the Rams is because we got Darnold killed, and Darnold couldn't complete a pass.
right.
Darnold was the interior of the offensive line.
Did you watch
was
the
the prime
defensive side
reason
of it?
why. I mean, I did, but we didn't have any
every time they
interior
got a
pass rush,
touchdown,
and
it
we
was
didn't
on
have
Gilmore.
any.
Gilmore got
Yeah,
burned.
but we had
so
no
many
pass
times.
rush though. We had no interior pass rush. I mean that was our biggest problem, and we had no interior protection on the offensive line either. So we really had no offense.
And then
I'm not going to stick up for Darnold.
And then on top
Yeah,
of
even
that,
when Darnold could throw it, he threw it away. So yeah.
And on top of that, we couldn't stop the run at all against Detroit or the Rams.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying, like Gilmore's not necessarily going to be a starter, but I'm saying he could be a guy that comes in as a third corner. He's not going to be the number. I mean, he was the number one
outside of Byron Murphy.
I like Isaiah Rodgers. Flores really likes Rodgers.
Outside. He's only outside.
I mean,
He's not
Murphy.
nickel.
Yeah, I mean,
Byron Murphy's
we'll
the only one. The only one we have outside the guy we just traded, Mekhi Blackman, that could play.
Well, Blackman
interior.
wasn't working out. I mean, I want to see what
Blackman wasn't
McLaughlin can do.
working out. I agree
like
with you on that.
Yeah, Blackman wasn't working. But I want to see what
But
McLaughlin can do. I
now we're
love
gonna
that
play
pickup. So
four corners and four safeties and two nickels.
it's true.
I mean, and two corners.
That's
It's
great.
true.
Let's
The
do
Eagles
something
are
different,
missing
guys.
Rodgers right about now.
Getting rid of.
Yeah, we're gonna have Isaiah Rodgers, Byron Murphy, Metellus.
And don't forget about Akuda. I mean, Akuda could be okay. I don't know. We'll see.
Okuda's outside too. But yeah, okay, so we can
He
play.
didn't look
We can
bad.
play
He
Byron
didn't look
Murphy
bad for
inside
Houston that
at
second half of
nickel.
the season. So
We could play Akuda, Isaiah Rodgers, in our free
McLaughlin.
safety set.
I like McLaughlin a lot. I was big on when they signed him. I like McLaughlin a lot. So
I
mean,
Lamar
this is
Vaughn. I mean,
yeah.
but-
I mean, these guys are all. It's such an unknown. I'm just saying it's an unknown. Like, I'm not saying that they couldn't succeed. I think if they can just kind of hold people down and just cover well and tackle well, I think that's going to be big. And again, what's the best friend of cornerbacks? Pass
a good
rush.
pass rush.
Getting
And
to
obviously
the
we have
quarterback.
depth at edge. And
We definitely do. We definitely do. So it's, again, for any haters of the Minnesota Vikings, that's fine. We don't care what you think. That's fine. Pick us fourth. Pick us third. That's fine. Go right ahead. They pick. You know what? You did that last year
I'll
too.
be here. I think I'm going to stand with this standpoint. I think we're going to be number one or number two in this division, and we're going to stay at that.
I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win the division.
Yeah,
I think we're going to win the division.
I'm gonna have to agree with Matthew here. You know, it could be worse. We could have Jordan Addison at corner. You know,
That's true.
We could always be pulling.
No. Jalen Naylor at corner.
Oh, okay. True.
Naylor, I could see Naylor at corner. Yeah, like, hey, he can't catch. The corners can't catch anyway.
Ty Felton at corner. Yes.
Either Ty Felton or Jalen Naylor because of their speed. Those two are not going to get burned.
Yeah, they won't be burned.
See if we can patch up Rondale Moore's knee and get him back out there and play a little corner. We got this. No problem.
So what you're saying?
I'm a little bummed that Amari Cooper retired.
So what you're saying?
I'm happy we didn't sign him.
What you're saying is we're gonna rush Rondell to the hospital real quick. Look at the doctor and be like, we need a Terminator leg now.
That's right.
Honestly, I like our kickoff returner in Ty Felton. I love our punt returner in that undrafted free agent, whoever he is.
The returner I like is Miles Price.
Yeah, that's the punt returner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That dude.
Just catch the ball and get 10, 15 yards on the return. That's all I really want you to do on punts.
Well, honestly, that's where we messed up last season. Who was our punt returner last season? We just kept on catching and fair catching.
Powell.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Almost like, dude, he's if anything, he's more of a fucking straight up wideout than a fucking returner.
But he kept catching the ball. Fair catch.
Oh yeah, because if he would have ran out, he would have got popped right away, dude.
Well, to be fair, before Powell, our punt returners were fumbling the ball all the time. So I'm fine with him fair catching and be like, yep, we're going to start right here.
That is true.
See if you can get Marcus Sherrills back. Sherrills is still around, isn't he? Can we get him back?
He retired, didn't he? I mean, yeah, he was a good returner.
Talk him into it. I don't know. Talk him into it.
Hey, why we're at it? Why don't we go get Devin Hester?
Yeah, why not? You know, he's GOAT. I mean, he might be retired, but hey, we could convince him. Sure. Or Cordero. Is Cordero still playing in the NFL?
Patterson, yeah.
That would be one guy I would want back.
I want Patterson back. I mean, he's better than.
I never wanted to lose him. In the first place.
We need him to sign a 1-day contract to retire a Viking.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be in on it.
Have him and Adrian Peterson and Eric Kendricks all sitting at the same table signing that 1 day.
And Anthony Barr. Well, Anthony Barr already did it. So
yeah,
Anthony Barr signed and retired.
Yeah, we know.
Anthony Barr's another one of those guys. I was like, when we drafted him, like, and then the next pick, Aaron Donald went, and I went, oh, yep. All right, sorry.
Yeah, but
It was a
Aaron
Rick
Donald
Spiel.
was unknown.
It was a Rick Spielman moment there.
Yeah, but Aaron Donald was unknown. And
I watched him play when he was at Pitt when he would play Miami, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's a game wrecker. It's the same thing. I had the same reaction when we
under
drafted Derek
like
Alexander, the
what it is
defensive end
it's
out of
kind of
Florida
like John
State,
Randall
over
in that
Warren Sapp.
it was kind of like John Randall. He's undersized but good pass rusher, and I wish we would have taken him, but I think we really
Aaron
needed
Donald's the best
linebacker out
defensive player.
more than we needed interior at that time.
I wanted them to draft Johnny Manziel. I'll be the first one to admit it. I wanted them to draft Johnny Manziel. That's it.
Money Manziel.
God, no.
I think his career went down the shitter with the minute he got drafted by Cleveland.
Yeah, I agree too.
Nice first round pick by Cleveland that year. They got Justin Gilbert, the guy who literally got hurt within about a month and was cut, and Johnny Manziel. Nice first round, Cleveland. Good job. Nice way to make that trade for Trent Richardson too. When we got Matt Khalil and everybody in NFL thought we were going to draft Trent Richardson with having Adrian Peterson. Good job, Cleveland. Way to go. That being said, Denzel Ward, we'll take right now off of your hands.
Yeah. I would take that Emerson guy.
Oh yeah, Emerson,
okay.
Stud.
Or Newsom. I'd be
Newsom.
okay with any of them.
I mean, I would take any of their corners right now. Newsom would be good.
No,
we got to get draft Coy Parrish though. Coy Parrish. If Coy comes out of that draft, we got to get Coy Parrish. Quit screwing up on University of Minnesota guys. Quit screwing around with them.
The corner I wanted us to draft that Buffalo drafted, Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky, is now a Buffalo Bill. I'll take him gladly.
Has he been looking good? I haven't been watching Bill's stuff. He's been looking good. Yeah.
I really didn't like his highlights in college.
I wanted a different guy in Kentucky. I wanted a guy that the Buffalo also drafted. His name was Dayon Walker, 6'7", 345 pounds. There's your nose tackle.
They took Walker and they took fucking Hairston. I'm like, fuck you, Buffalo.
Yep.
They always take the players I want. What are you talking about? They took Ed Oliver and they took that one guard that didn't succeed.
Well, Oliver they picked before us, so yeah, this happens.
Fucking Oliver.
We had a shot at Dayon Walker, though. We did. We had multiple shots at him, but we also didn't have a lot of picks, so it's what it is. Donovan Jackson, I'll take all day long.
I like Donovan Jackson. I mean, I like Donovan Jackson over a lot of players. Especially knowing that he would have been taken next.
He's going to anchor that interior offensive line. Him and Fries are going to anchor that interior for at least 5 years.
Watching that clip of him going up against
the Patriots. Oh yeah. Whew. I mean, they're backup corners, but I don't care. He's mobile. He's that mobile and get down the field like that. That's exactly what I want to see.
I liked how in that clip you see Aaron Jones thinking about running to the outside, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna slide right back behind."
I'm just gonna watch him. I'm just gonna watch what he does. And the irony is, who actually had a good game last night was Josh Simmons, the tackle for the Chiefs. He actually looked pretty good. And that was the guy who got hurt, and that's why Donovan Jackson played left tackle at Ohio State last year. Right. The guy who's the left tackle for Kansas City and I think that was a breath of knowledge for Donovan to have, because now he has some experience at the position, but he's a true guard, and
he is a true guard. If you watch him, he is a true guard. And I want to note, okay, so now we talked about the Bears injury list, the scares for them.
What up?
What about the Vikings injury list?
I don't know what it is. Darren, you can help me out on this one.
Harrison Smith still out with the unknown, from what I had seen.
Harrison
Okay.
Smith, they don't know about Harrison Smith. Van Ginkel is going to play.
What I've seen, Christian Darrisaw will be playing. So will Justin Jefferson.
Good.
Which I don't know
Naylor
why.
is 50-50.
I don't know why all these other fans are fucking concerned with JJ and his hammy. I'm not.
Okay, so JJ and his ham. First of all, JJ is going to play.
Exactly. Naylor was full practice on Friday.
And he's questionable, and he's 50-50.
Xavier Scott did not play Thursday or Friday. He's out with an ankle.
He's a third running back. I'm not that worried about
Van Ginkel, he's full. He was full Thursday and Friday.
He's going to play.
And Elijah
Sounds good to me. I don't remember anybody else where they had to worry about. So yeah.
And Elijah Williams hamstring did not play both games.
Harrison Smith.
Practice games.
Harrison Smith's really the only one.
Yeah.
Harrison Smith's the only concern I have.
I'm curious with this injury. This has been the most mysterious injury that
Darrisaw actually going to play.
Figure it out.
Well, Harrison Smith on Thursday did not play, and on Friday limited.
Yeah, but there's something going on with him.
Well, I mean, it could be a game time decision. His injury is illness.
Maybe he has mono. I don't know.
So it's illness.
The two players that I'm concerned about would be Naylor and Harrison Smith. The other one and Darrisaw. But I honestly think that Darrisaw will play because how often he played in practices and OTAs.
Naylor's going to be playing.
Naylor actually does pretty good against Chicago too. He's had a couple of good games against Chicago. So
if he's a full participant Thursday and Friday, he's playing.
Who scores the first touchdown for Minnesota?
Who scores the touchdown? I say it's going to be Aaron Jones because he has a vendetta against the Bears. That dude has highlight days against the Bears. What
do you think?
I'm going to say Jefferson.
Matthew.
He might. He's got COVID. I don't know.
1 second. I'm going to say it's going to be a defensive player. Never mind Jefferson. I'm going to say it's a defensive player. I'm going to say it's going to be Van Ginkel.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm going to say it's Adam Thielen. I'm going Thielen. I'm going Thielen. Something tells me it's going to be Thielen. And I was right last night on Travis Kelce too. All the old guys were getting the scores, and I was right on Kelce. I said Kelce would score a touchdown last night, and I was right.
I'm loving it. Kansas City's getting older. A lot of their guys are going to be retiring after this year, so I think they're going to start going down, 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 and then their theme song when they get to the basement is going to be "Hello, Darkness, my old friend."
I mean, here's my thing with Kansas City. I think they need a reload for sure. Diggs plays for who now? New England.
Diggs.
I might go Thielen in that.
Yeah, I'd go Thielen because Diggs is nursing the knee.
Yeah, I think I'd go Thielen.
He's coming off that was it his ACL. He's fucking got some knee shit going on.
I think Diggs could have a quietly good year though with May, but I definitely would go with Thielen this week. I'd go with Thielen.
I think Thielen will do better.
I think New England can squeeze a wild card this year.
I don't know about that.
Maybe. I mean, Well, then who would you? Okay, so who would be out then? Because I feel like Cincinnati's going to definitely get in this year.
I don't know about Cincinnati. I mean, they don't have a defense.
I don't see it with Cincy. They ain't got no defense.
Well, they got Hendrickson back. I mean, that's the
Yeah, well,
one
they have
guy who can
Henderson.
do
That's all they
anything.
have.
One guy.
Hey, they were one game. Hey, they were one game away from the playoffs last year. If they can get off to just even a 500 start, I think they're making the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true.
I'd still take Thielen this week. This week, I would take Thielen. Maybe for, like I said, for the season, probably Diggs, but for now,
Mike Vrabel did come out and say that Diggs will be playing, but I'd still go with Thielen.
with no Addison, I think Thielen is going to get some touches for sure. I keep an eye on Hawkinson too. I think Hawkinson.
I think it's going to be Thielen and Hawkinson and Jefferson, and I think that's about all we target. We might even target Oliver.
Naylor's going to get targets.
I mean, right now, the way we're talking, it seems like everybody's going to get targets. So, you know, I think is going to be a dark horse for touchdown. CJ Ham. I think CJ Ham's good. They're going to be winning by 5 touchdowns. They're going to be like the University of Minnesota against Northwestern State early. 66-0. 66-0.
Colin. CJ Ham's on the IR.
Well, it might make it a little tougher for him then, but whatever. Hey, you know.
What I'm going to say is I think KLC touches up on some longest yard, and we see Josh McCown go in.
Ooh.
Josh
or maybe
McCown.
KLC himself.
Yeah.
Channeling his inner Tom Brady. Yeah. You never know. Tommy Kramer coming out of the 6 touchdown game. Yep, that's if we can do half of what the Gophers did today, then I'll be happy. So yes. 66-0 Gophers win. Yes. It's like the old days with Glenn Mason playing all the cupcakes back in the day.
Dude, I hate how in college you got all the fucking cupcake teams that you play in the first part of the schedule. Then you got all your big games at the end. It's like they just need to mix it up like the NFL does.
I'll tell you what. I was watching some highlights of that Drake Lindsay, the quarterback for Minnesota. That guy's got some talent. That guy has got some good passing talent. And I'll tell you what, I would keep an eye also on Darius Taylor as a late round pick, maybe for Minnesota as a young future running back. Taylor's got some moves. I like him.
But the only thing with Minnesota I don't like is the recruiting and the head coach.
You hate PJ.
You don't like PJ Fleck?
Fuck no.
He hates PJ. He hates PJ. Come on, John. You don't get out here very often. He hates PJ.
Look, he needs to take his bitch ass back to Michigan with that bullshit.
Oh, come on. PJ's not a bad coach. I mean, Christ, we got to like our best bowl we've been to in 40 years, and we beat Auburn. Like, come on. You can't shit on him too much.
I'm gonna shit on him because he broke the fucking axe celebrating in the locker room. Fuck him. He's gonna be the reason why we lose to fucking Wisconsin this year because he fucking cursed us breaking the axe.
Oh, they got somebody to weld it back together. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
That'd be like PJ taking the fucking the little brown jug if we ever won it to fucking work. Walking through the
we win it every now and then.
Walk through the auditorium and then fucking drop it. Oops, I'm sorry.
I still remember that game at Michigan when Gary Russell had that 66-yard run, and was it Reese Lloyd, I think, who made the kick?
I'm not telling you what, Colin. My boy Matthew could back me up.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, Matt. You know what? Fine, Matt. You go. You know what? Go pick up Cedric Tillman on the waiver wire and play him in your play him in your flex spot. Last time I give you any good advice. Hell no. Go start Demario Davis. Go find him too. Demario Douglas. Go start him. Fine. I already got burnt by my Quentin Johnston pick last night. Oh, that bastard cost me a
Hey,
playoff spot.
Colin,
He literally all he had to do was catch one pass, and he dropped
Quentin
5
Johnson?
passes on one drive.
yes.
Oh,
Colin, hear me out. I'll tell you what's going to save the Gophers, right? So I was watching Big Ten before the game started today, and I see Urban Meyer wearing his Big Ten zip up little thing, and I'm like,
oh God, no, not Urban Meyer. No,
the only
no,
guy,
no,
Urban
We don't need
Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
This
need
is
Urban
not
Meyer.
Tubby Smith, or we do not need Urban Meyer. No, absolutely not.
He's gonna
I
help
would
us.
take Jim Tressel.
What next?
I would
What
take
next?
Jim
Nick Saban?
Tressel over Urban Meyer. Come on now.
Look.
What
You
next?
know,
Nick Saban?
he has what it takes to win.
No.
You know,
Oh yeah, he really looked good in Jacksonville.
Hey,
God,
hey,
he couldn't even go to a college bar and pick up on a chick. Come on now. No,
hey,
no Urban Meyer.
he can help. He can help us beat Ohio State. He knows all about them.
No,
Yeah, but what about Nick
no.
Saban? I mean, Nick Saban has won championships.
He also
Nick
knows.
Saban would never come to Minnesota. Not in a million years.
Hey, he knows all about Michigan too.
No.
He can help us. He can help us get the brown jug, man.
I am more bullish on not having Urban Meyer than you are of having PJ Fleck.
Look, I don't want to keep going to back-to-back mail balls, dude. That doesn't suit me. Players getting
Listen,
down.
you got to understand how long Minnesota sucked at football before Glenn Mason. You got to understand how long it was that we sucked.
But I don't want
I
to.
mean, honestly, how long have we? I mean, we used to be good at basketball too.
I don't want to be the modern day.
Clem screwed it up for us.
Dude. I don't want to be the Arizona Cardinals.
I mean, we're already the Buffalo Bills when it comes to the Vikings. Like, and none of us have been alive for them to. Well, I don't know how old you are, John, but I mean, none of us have been alive since the Vikings were in a Super Bowl, as far as I know. So,
Nope.
None of us were
you were
alive.
born in
81.
None of us were
I'm
alive.
79.
None of us have been alive since the last time the Gophers won a natty in the 60s.
At least we've won one. The Vikings didn't even win a Super Bowl. Come on now.
We've been to 4 and we haven't won one.
At least the Gophers have 7.
Exactly. Now, granted, none of them had like face masks back in that day, but I'm pretty sure that Carl Eller, I think, was on one of those teams, though. I think Carl Eller was on one of those.
I think he was on the 60s team.
Yeah, I think Carl Eller was on that. So,
hey, did you know Bud Grant played for the Gophers too?
He did, and he also played for the Minneapolis Lakers.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
that man was talented.
He was. He definitely was. And I miss Bud.
Two sport.
But I want to win. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want to get to the Super Bowl. I'm tired. I'm a tired, beat up Vikings fan.
So what you're saying is, if we win a Super Bowl, it's gonna have KLC pointing PJ Fleck in the right direction.
I don't give a damn what it does to PJ Fleck. I want the Vikings to win Super Bowl. Just get to the damn thing and win. Get there
and win before the Lions do. Then we would never hear the end of it.
Oh God, if the Lions won a Super Bowl. I mean, their window is closing, but oh God, no.
Okay,
if they win it before us, though, that's the question.
Their window closed when Zedarius
Ragnow.
Ragnow retired.
Ragnow retired, and when fucking Zedarius Smith was leading them on in the offseason, it's like, I might come down there and sign, and then all of a sudden Packers get Micah Parsons. They're like, oh no, God, no.
Well, they also said they were going to get Hendrickson. They also said they were going to get Micah. Yeah. I mean, they said that you're going to get everybody. They couldn't even get Zedarius Smith. They had to settle for Davenport. So the Detroit Lions are going back to being the Detroit Lions.
I heard all offseason from Lion fans. Oh, Zadarius Smith's coming back. It's a done deal.
Nope.
Yeah, this new money Lions. They literally stuck for 60 years, and now all of a sudden they have 3 good years, and they're
The problem is,
"Oh yeah, we're the
there was
best."
more rumors about Zadarius Smith going to the Bears than there were to the Lions.
Yeah.
It's only the Lions talking about him going there.
I was stunned. I was stunned that the Eagles signed him because he didn't play for Georgia. So I was a little surprised that the Eagles signed him.
But
He didn't go to college at Georgia.
What I've been hearing for a possibility for the Bears from week 1 until the trade deadline is pay attention for Chase Young.
Is Chase Young on that team?
The Saints are going to be looking at guys to shop.
You know that. Now that you bring that up, John, what would you think about the Vikings dipping their toe in on Christian Wilkins if he's healthy? You said we needed a nose tackle.
Yeah,
what about halfway through the year? How about Christian Wilkins? Because I mean, let's not forget the guy who drafted him is our defensive coordinator.
I mean, bench, locker room issues, but I mean.
Well, everybody had locker room issues in Miami, so I mean,
Oakland.
No, he's talking about the
Las
recent
Vegas.
With Vegas.
There's another team that has issues. Are you kidding me? Come on now.
Yeah, well,
I mean, when you have the bride of Chucky's son running the team, that's what happens. Like,
what it said he did.
No, I mean, they said he wasn't very good in the locker room, but I mean, he was hurt. I mean, he was hurt a lot of last season. I mean, if there's one guy who can wrangle him in, to me, it's Flores. Flores is the guy who drafted him when he was in Miami. I would take him.
I would take him. Yeah, like I said, I would take him in a heartbeat. Here.
Well, I mean, the Vikings were trying to sign him as a free agent. I mean, I would take him in a heartbeat. What do you got going on over there? You okay over there? Are you getting upset about PJ Fleck again? Like, calm down over there.
No, I don't want him coming to our locker room and breaking the code.
I don't know. I mean, I would. Get out of here, Jesus.
We don't need a Caleb Williams situation.
Oh, I don't think he's that bad. Come on, no. Jeez. I do find it ironic though that the Bears did re-sign Bagent though. I mean, I again, I'm predicting that Caleb Williams will be a Ram in the next 2-3 years because I feel like McVay, with Stafford being older in the tooth, I think McVay would see a challenge in Caleb Williams and be like, "Yeah, let's do it." I mean, he played at USC. You know, we need a younger quarterback to develop. It would not stun me if Caleb Williams was a Ram, if the Bears give up on him. Now, who the Bears go after
they have another mid-season this season. From what I'm hearing from their all the Bear fans on YouTube and that I pay attention to, like the ones on Lock On and whatnot, they all say, "Hey, we might just let him go."
I can see it.
Season. If he has a mid-card season.
I also hear from Bear fans that if they do let him go, they're all in on drafting Drew Aller from Penn State.
That guy's going number one.
I think Arch Manning's going to stay another year. So sorry, Saints fans. I think Arch is going to stay another year, and he should.
The thing is, the Saints they're talking. Saints are taking a QB. I forget who they're. Like, I haven't paid attention to a lot of the mock drafts lately. Like, I don't pay attention to mock drafts until the end of the season. I can't really tell you who they're going to go after because I don't.
They need players. They're not a good team. They need players. And that brings up another thing. What Saints player, John, what Saints veteran would you trade for? Cam Jordan, Alvin Kamara, or Demario Davis?
Jordan, just because of his father.
Jordan?
Just because of
You
his
wouldn't want
father.
like a Demario Davis, though, as a linebacker? I mean, Demario Davis to me would be make the most sense.
Yeah, Demarius Davis makes the most sense, but Cam Jordan to me, just because his father played here, Steve Jordan is the tight end.
Yo, I know, I'm aware, and you know what's kind of funny is Cam would come down to where I work down here every now and then, and there was a day where Steve was with Cam, and I kind of poked a little fun at Cam in front of Steve, and I was like, "So, what happened on that last play in the Minneapolis Miracle?" He's like, "Man, I don't even want to talk about that." And Steve came up here, and he's like, "Yeah, that's probably not a good one to talk to him about." Because Cam's actually a really good dude. He's a really good guy. Cam is a really good guy. I can't give him too hard of a time on it. But he's like, if I never have to play the Vikings again, I won't ever. I'm like, well, what if you ever wanted to play for him? He's like, I don't know. We'll see. So, I mean, Cam. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Cam would be a good veteran presence. I just think Demario Davis would be at a position where I love Pace as a pass rushing guy, but I feel like Demario Davis would really be a good run stopping guy in Davis.
So I got a veteran X factor from that.
Okay, who?
Tyrann Mathieu coming out of retirement.
I don't see it. We should have drafted him in the first place. Still, Tyrann Mathieu and Antoine Winfield Jr. are two guys that will piss me off forever because we had a chance to draft them and we didn't.
And Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hamilton's going to piss me off.
I kind of understood why we didn't draft Hamilton because remember, Kyle Hamilton was on crutches when he was getting drafted by Baltimore. Like he had major
but at the same
knee
time,
surgery.
you look at the talent he had, and you watch the film that he put forward. He had the talent.
I get it. Maybe Winfield I will never forgive them for Winfield though. Winfield played for the Gophers. He was a first-team All-American. His dad played for the Vikings. Like the fact that we took Gladney over him. I mean, think about that. Think about what the Vikings team would look like. You have Winfield and Harrison Smith to go with Justin Jefferson in that draft. Unbelievable. But
I can see their point. Like Winfield was a safety, and we had plenty of safeties. Who do we have at corner?
Well, but Gladney wasn't good. We had Trey Waynes. I mean, we did have a corner. Like it was just the one bugaboo that I was like, man, bring the hometown kid there. Like I would have been down for that. And Winfield's been a Pro Bowler. Been a Pro Bowler almost. I mean, half the season's been in the NFL
and a Super Bowl champ.
Exactly.
But how can we predict the future?
I don't know. I mean, we wouldn't have re-signed Anthony. I think Anthony Harris is the safety you were talking about, I believe.
Yeah.
But I mean, we wouldn't have to have signed Anthony Harris.
Anthony Harris, the 1-year wonder.
That would be the one.
It's kind of like James Jones. Like every Packer fan brings up James Jones.
Yeah.
James Jones, I never trust a wide receiver that wears a hoodie.
On that note, we got to wrap it up. Thanks everybody for coming on. Pleasure.
The Bears are going down, and they're going down hard this week. They're going down.
Yep.
Jumping on. We'll see you back here next Saturday. The Bears are going down. Skol.
Skol.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team.